Hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Welcome to today's Sunday Zoom meeting, Pin to Profit Hour. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and I am your feature presenter for today. I'm really excited, and I always get excited to be able to share this information because what you're going to see is a way to be able to bring some serious cash flow into your house. I want to welcome those who are on Zoom and also those who are streaming and chiming in and looking at the stream here on Facebook as well as YouTube. Once again, welcome. So I want you to sit back and relax and take some notes because I'm going to go over some information. And should you have additional questions that I haven't answered, you can get back to the person at the end of who invited you. So welcome to today's Zoom. Maybe you know this person, maybe you don't. His name is Zig Ziglar. And he is an inspirational, motivational, personal development phenomenon that has transitioned from this life, but left a huge legacy. And one of the things he's famous for is saying you can have everything in life, you want, if you will help enough people get what they want. This is what I know. My husband and I have lived and by that philosophy. You know, we met in the industry of network marketing, although this is not network marketing. We did meet in the industry of network marketing, peer-to-peer marketing, direct sales, and so forth. And one of the things that we always was aware of is that when you can make impact and help enough people pay their bills, you will never want for anything, and you'll have more than enough. It's success principles, okay? The more people you help, the more, it comes right back to you like a boomerang. Have you ever heard the term, you cater to the masses, you dine with the classes? Well, the reason why I'm excited, because out of everything we've ever done, I've never seen a way where we can literally impact everyone. Why? Because it doesn't take any special skills. It doesn't take any special way to learn how to sell. It doesn't take any special thing of knowing how to do anything other than you picking up a pen and writing. Okay, now let me ask you a question. What if you can write your way to income? I know that sounds kind of far-fetched because when I first saw this information, it was kind of hard for me to believe. But yes, you can actually put that pen to work, and the power is in the pen. What I'm going to show you today is something that is not mainstream, but something that has been around for decades. And so now you can be aware of it and take action and know that you have a way to bring cash flow into your home. I'm going to introduce you to a company by the name of Send It Academy, and they are impacting lives all around the United States and Canada with a program or a digital course that shows you how you can tap in right to billion-dollar corporations and be able to get paid for every letter you send. Now, before I get into the information, I want to share with you our creator of what we call Pay Per Letter program, as well as the co-founder of Send It Academy. Her name is Lisa Krimmel. Lisa is an incredible wife and mother of 4 boys. She resides in my backyard of Northern California. And the nice thing about it, she's also an entrepreneur who's been extremely successful when it comes to business. Now, she discovered this method 3 years ago. And what she did, she created a system or this conversion method that has absolutely worked and still working today. As a matter of fact, in 2023, she said, listen, what if I use this method and I wrote 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, consistently for 1 full year? Now, I want to say this. She didn't sit down and just write 4 hours, right? Consistently. It was through her, in between her time of being a wife, mother, and working her business. So it was in between that time, but it was a total of 4 hours in a day. And she did that consistently for 1 full year, taking 2 days off. The result? She earned a little bit over $78,000 that year. I don't know about you. If you notice, I said, in addition to what she's already doing with her business, she earned an additional $78,000. That's good any day of the week, right? Excellent. How would you like to bring in more money to the tune of thousands of dollars this year, in addition to what you currently do, just by putting pen to paper? See, what I'm going to share with you is amazing, but I really believe that Lisa can tell her story much better than I can. Let's listen to Lisa.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my third son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022 when Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I had ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in. And I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that this works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February. And the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
Now, if you're like me, you're getting excited right now, right? That's what happened. My husband and I took a look at this and we got started a little bit over 60 days ago. And we got a chance to hear Lisa's story and we knew we had found it. Why? Because once again, our goal has always been to impact the masses. And when you have a system where it doesn't involve you being creative, no tech skills, no sales skills, you follow simple instructions and you write legibly and you can get paid, we absolutely knew we had a game changer here. Let's go ahead and get into the information. So Send It Academy was launched January of 2024. So we're now in our full year. Okay. And it's a Nevada-based company. And Send It Academy teaches you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. Now, the majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, aka sweep coins, as in sweepstakes. And what you'll do, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. Let me stop right there and say this is not a program that teaches you how to gamble. Lisa came up with this conversion process that actually teaches you how to convert those coins that drop, because they drop coins in your account, and how to retain most of those coins, which and then you can turn into cash and put directly in your bank account. Now, when I say convert, I'm talking about on the low end, 90%. So imagine being able to convert 90% or more of those coins directly into your bank account. It is amazing and it works every single time. Now, part of the process does include gaming websites. So if it conflicts with your personal or spiritual beliefs, this may not be for you, but it's okay. Stick around, hear the information, because we do have other digital courses where you can learn how to bring income and cash flow into your home. In addition to that, if you do like to share, we have a generous affiliate program. And that as you do share, if that's what you choose to do, you can get compensated and help other people write, right? All right, so let's get into this information of longevity. I love the word longevity. Why? Because you will find this opportunity has been around for decades. Send It has now been around only for a year, but this opportunity has been around for decades. So what did that do? That gives me comfort in knowing that it's here and it's here to stay. Technology has made things easier. There's no longer no wait or floppy disk in the mail or anything like that. You have to talk to someone. Everything is done digitally. Now, you must note that Send It has no affiliation with these billion-dollar corporations, these casinos and gaming sites. None whatsoever. They have no idea who Send It is. All Send It does, which I believe is absolutely brilliant, they came up with a program to show you how to do it correctly so that you can have a fail-proof system of when you send your letters in, you're going to get paid. Okay, so these multi-billion-dollar enterprises are not going anywhere. And the number of people sending these letters do not affect your success. Sometimes people come and get involved and Send It and say, do you think it's going to get saturated? Absolutely not. Send It has about 27,000 people involved since the time they launched. That's very, very little compared to the thousands and thousands of people who are going and doing this process. Now, this writing letter process is 100% legal, and these corporations are government regulated. Let me explain. There's something called AMOE, alternative, method of entry. And what that is that they are regulated and have to provide this alternative method of getting people through the door. That's by law, okay? Have you ever gone to a casino? You walk in and you notice some people got there by way of getting a free hotel stay, free, meal, coins or chips. That's exactly what that is. That's an alternative method of entry. Guess what, ladies and gents? These online casinos are not any different. So what they do, they have this process by way you send in these letters. And as a result of sending in the letters, you get of the benefit of getting the sweeps coins, okay, which you can then turn into cash, and they get the benefit of getting the tax deduction. So it's a win-win for everybody, and it's huge. And they absolutely love it because it's a huge write-off for them to be able to provide that those services to us. Now, can you earn? This is what we do. We earn writing letters up to $5 per handwritten letter. Now, when I first heard this, I thought it was an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. Let me show you what a letter is. A letter is a 4 by 6 index card. Every time I see this, it makes me smile. Why? Because I want you to imagine this in my hand is worth $5. Can you imagine that? And the more you send in, the more $5 you get, because you get one for every single card. Now, what you write on here is 2 sentences, a code and your address, only on one side. How many of these can you send off to be able to bringing some serious cash flow, thousands of dollars into your household that people are doing all across the United States and Canada. Okay, so can you write? Now, I always say you can't scribble your way to success, right? It has to be legible. You do have to write where they can understand it. But if you can write, you can win. Now, before I go over that information, let me tell you this. Can you do this program without Send It Academy and you just go and try to, do it yourself and go straight to the casino? Absolutely, you can. Once again, this is not a Send It program. It is a program through Send It where they teach you how to do it, but the letter writing has been around for decades. And so, yes, you can go directly to the casino and do it. But here's what I want you to know what makes Send It so special. Every I has to be dotted, every T has to be crossed, every comma in the right place. If you send that in and something's wrong, guess what? Your card will get denied. Okay. Once again, this is big business. So what I like about Send It, instead of you learning all those 3 years that Lisa went through to discover, in addition to that, this conversion method belongs only to her. So you wouldn't learn that. They teach you, Send It teaches you exactly what to write. No need to do any guesswork or try to figure it out. You can take the shortcut. Okay, so imagine that now you can learn exactly what to write, exactly who to write. And in addition to that, they will check your work. That is huge. You can't imagine the amount of people who have sent their work in and the comma was in the wrong place. And they let them know that. And so now they can be rest assured that they can send their letters in correctly and get paid. Send It is doing all of that for us and making it a very easy process to write these letters and get paid. Now, these handwritten letters must be written by you. You can't have your kids do it. You can't hire someone on Fiverr or, Craigslist to do it. It won't work. Why? Because once again, this is government regulated and things have to be done in a specific way. This may be willy-nilly to us, like, oh, we're just writing letters. But you know what? To them, it's big business because things have to be, correct for them to get the tax deduction because they get audited. They do get audited. Okay. So imagine this. They will at some point, make sure that these letters are being handwritten. They know people try to skate the system. And if it's not done right, or if the handwriting is off, you risk your account being shut off. And that's like cutting off the cash cow. Because as long as you do it correctly, this cash flow continues to come in. Now you can earn credits into your gaming account 8 to 12 weeks in the United States. Canada's seeing anywhere from 12 to 15 weeks. So Ronette, you're telling me that it's going to take 8 to 12 weeks for me to start getting credit or the $5 for my cards? That's exactly what I'm saying. Why does it take so long? Which hence is the question that we get sometimes, right? It's because you are priming the pump and you have to build up a pipeline. Have you ever seen a water well? Well, in order to get that water to come up, you have to keep pumping. You have to keep pumping. Well, our pumping is sending in the letters, right? So you have to prime the pump. But here's what I want you to know. If you ask people now who are getting these monies coming in every single month, they'll tell you, keep writing. Because the only time there's a gap or a pause and you're getting compensated is when you stop writing. But if you're consistently writing, once you actually get that first deposit of coins, guess what's trailing? Your other letters that you've been writing. So you're going to start seeing deposit, 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 deposit. It's a beautiful thing. But let me show you why the process is a little lengthy in the beginning. It's because you're going to fill out this card with the information they share with you to fill it out with, and then you're going to send it in. That's where the name comes from, right? You send it in. It's going to go through the mailing process. It's going to end up at a P.O. box. Now, once it gets to the P.O. box, what ends up happening, if you know anything about big corporations, they do not pick up every day. Usually once a week, twice a month, sometimes once a month. So now let's say they finally got your letter, right? And now it goes to the final destination, to the casino. Things are going to get processed to make sure it's done correctly. And now you're in line with thousands of other people waiting for your number to come up. See how that works? It's a process. But once it starts, that's the longest you'll ever have to wait. And let me tell you, the money that people are earning from writing these letters, oh, you best believe it's worth the wait. It is worth the wait, because once that faucet comes on, you can't stop it if you wanted to. The only time you stop it if you stop writing, okay? So, You can write from the comfort of your own home or from anywhere. People are writing at the park. They're writing, in the car waiting for the kids with sports. It's all sorts of places you can write. And while you are to make this money, you can write from anywhere. Now, it takes anywhere from 4 to 6 minutes, depending on your writing speed. And what you'll notice is that you'll get faster. Why? Because that muscle memory kicks in. You're writing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. Sooner or later, you'll know exactly where the comma goes and where the period goes, and you will get faster. So it's pretty incredible. Now, who is this for? It's for everybody. You know, these stay-home parents that is taking care of the home but would like to, bring in extra income. What better way than to have the child down for nap time or, bedtime and start writing? And you can make thousands of dollars from home. I had a picture of a little girl. She was holding some envelopes, and the mother made a statement on Facebook that said 50 a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. And it absolutely does. How about retirees? My husband and I are thrilled that my mother-in-law is writing. She can make more money sitting in front of the TV watching Netflix, writing her letters, than greeting people at Walmart. Why? Because she has control over how much money she wants to make. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, in addition to her retirement. Pretty cool, right? How about students? Sometimes these college students, depending on their major, carry a heavy load. And sometimes it's tough for them to go out and get a job. Do you know a student like that? Well, guess what? They can write between classes. It's a very easy way to make income. Do you know if they wrote 10 of these a day, 5 days a week, that's $1,000 a month? Pretty cool. It's for anyone looking for income, whether you want to reinvest it or whether you need to pay a house note or whether you need to pay a car note, whatever it is, my husband calls it lazy income, right? He says for lazy people. Whatever, right? It's whatever. Because at the end of the day, what he means by that, all you have to do is sit back, relax, and write. And my point being said is this: if someone cannot do this, you don't want to make any money. It's just that simple, right? You must be 18 years of age in most states and reside in the United States and Canada. Now, because this is government regulated, some states have decided not to participate. That is not a SINDID thing. That has everything to do with that state. If you are in Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Nevada, Connecticut, and if you're in Canada, the province of Quebec, you cannot do the writing and get paid, unfortunately. However, that list will be updated. It's subject to change. Some may come on, come off, but stick around because there may be something else that we have here that may appeal to you. Now, how much do you want to make? That's what it comes down to. Once again, 10 of these cards written out a day, 5 days a week, is $1,000 a month. If you wanted to do it every day, because it doesn't take long to do 10, guess what? You can make more than that. How about 40 letters a day? That's $4,000 a month. You're probably thinking, well, how in the heck can I do 40 letters a day, 5 days a week? Well, I'm committed to 25. And you know what 25 is? Every single day this month in February, I do 13 in the early part of the day. I write 12 of these out in the latter part of the day. That's 25. That's an extra $3,500 of discretionary income that I can choose to do whatever I want to with it. Isn't that pretty cool? Now, I'm not saying that's going to replace my income. No, by no means. But an extra $3,500 coming in is pretty good. And guess what? I'm married. So that's just my $3,500 coming in. Well, my husband has, he's writing as well. So it can become quite lucrative of having additional cash flow come into your house. And once again, I haven't seen anything this simple to be able to bring more money in-house. Now, these are real people with real results. You see these smiling, happy faces. Why? Because they understand they got something that's so good. I mean, they literally can write when they want, and now they turn that pen into profit, which is incredible. Take a look at some of these testimonies. These are some people who've gotten some deposits, or what we like to call drops. You'll see here on the left-hand side, And there's hundreds of thousands of them. These are just some of them that we were able to put on the page here. I am so grateful for this opportunity. It's been such a blessing for my family. I can't wait to get more people on board with this. You'll see them redeem a cash prize of 508 and also 151. In the middle, $465 went to their bank account. And on the right-hand side, you see 226 was the drops, meaning that was a drop of coins that came into their cash account. I mean, their credit account at the casino. But using Lisa's conversion method, they converted it and put $414 in their account. That is pretty cool. Now, these success stories go into more depth in terms of sharing how, really people are feeling about this opportunity. It is changing lives. That's why we are so dedicated to doing this every single day, because one of the things we realize is that it's bringing serious cash flow into people's home. Now imagine on the left-hand side, it says trust the process, believe in the process. I lost my common law husband of 10 years, almost 2 years ago, to a massive heart attack. It's been a struggle to keep a house and family supported on one income. After weeks of skepticism, I took the leap. She was skeptical. Why? Because you write and get paid. That's unheard of. But guess what? Once again, this has been around for 2 decades. So people are making this happen, whether you know about it or not. Now, she sent in her first batch on October 17th. She got her first drops of coins 11 weeks and 5 days later. Now, based on what she wrote, she got 309 coins that came into her account. Using the conversion process, she was able to turn it into $406 that went in her bank account. Can't wait to see where this takes me in 2025. Thank you, Cindy family, for giving me a chance to find my own way. Now, provided this person continues to write, she will continue to see that over and over and over again throughout the month. Thousands of dollars. People are making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000. There's people who are doing $10,000 plus writing letters. Yes, those people are doing that. Why? They're just, they realize they have something and they're just not playing with it, right? In the middle here, you'll see tonight, I paid off a credit card. And you see crying emojis, all because of this gig. I'm still in shock. 1 down, 2 to go. How about relieving yourself of stress of debt? $3,000 paid off from writing letters. Are you kidding me? How many of you have debt right now that you're paying the minimum payment, which causes you to end up paying more because the interest is so high? How about being able to write your way out of debt? That is pretty cool. On the right-hand side, I'm in tears. 2238 going to the bank account from writing letters. Now, I don't know about you, but that can pay a mortgage payment, right? So that's what's happening all around. I mean, I can't tell you. It's fascinating to be in a Facebook group, because we have a Facebook group, Send It Facebook group of over 18,000 people now. And I mean, the testimonies, it's just raining testimonies of people who are having life-changing situations just from writing these letters. I tell you, jump on board here. Send It product line. This is the products line that we have. Pay per letter is what I'm referring to right now, because that's the leader of the pack. We also have trust formation. And that is a course that you can also purchase. That's not available for non-members. That's a membership course that you have to be a member first, but you can actually purchase that course, and it teaches you how to live inside your trust, how to protect your assets, and how to get huge tax advantages, okay? And those 2 are available in the United States and Canada only. The other ones are available for anyone, anywhere. Bill savings. You can save a ton of money on your bills. Digital business cards, credit repair coming soon. How about not only fixing your credit, if that's the case, or showing other people how and helping people do the same? Lisa has a huge successful credit repair business, and now she's teaching how to do the exact same thing. My second best outside of paper letter is Amazon course, and my husband and I have that course. Why am I excited about that course? Because I always look for ways where money can work for me while I'm sleeping. And Amazon is huge. Now, if you was not here for the beginning of the presentation, Lisa talked about she had an Amazon business that did $15 million in sales over a 10-year period. I don't know about you, but anyone who's done $15 million in sales in Amazon, I want to learn from them. She made hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. And now she's teaching that course. And right now there are people who have taken that course, it's ongoing, and who actually are earning right now because of the things that she's teaching. Book publishing. Do you have a book in your head that you haven't published yet, or want to find a way to be able to put your book on the market? Direct, Kindle Direct, that's being taught here as well. And that's a course where you can learn exactly from start to finish how to do that. Intro to Crypto coming soon. I advise you to get somewhere, whether it's here or somewhere else, you want to learn crypto. Okay. Our new administration is putting crypto on the map, and you want to make sure that you're in the know. Travel deals. We have great travel deals where people are seeing huge savings. So this is some of our product line. They do plan on expanding it, but that's what we have available to us now. Get in where you fit in. You may see something that appeals to you. Let's talk about the pay per letter again. Now there are 9 lessons, okay? The course takes about 30 minutes. And you can watch it as many times as you want. Once you buy it, once you have it, you have it. Now I've watched it twice and then I got going, right? Support, community support. We have a huge support system that supports you every step of the way. We have a template approval that makes sure that what you're doing is correct, so you can start sending in your letters the right way and getting paid. It's $224.99. I should say a bargain price, right? Like they say on the infomercial. It's a bargain price of $224.99 because it really is. They could have charged so much more for what it's doing for people financially. But you know what? I love our founders because they're really out for the people. They just want to make it a way where people be able to have an affordable way to learn how to do this. And that includes $199.99 setup fee. That's one time. That's not monthly, that's once. Now, it does include your first month of $25 subscription. Yes, there's a $25 monthly subscription. There's no contracts. You can cancel at any time, but I can't even imagine someone who will not want to have their $25 subscription every month. Let me tell you why. Because things change, things get updated. You're talking about, they have a plethora of casinos back there that you can choose from, but things are always getting updated and always changing. We are busy in life, period, right? You got your jobs, you got your family, you got life. Like they say, life be lifing. Who has time to really go make sure you're updated in all the terms and of service? But you know what? The $25 a month secures that you'll know. Let me give you an example. There was a small casino that pulled out of Canada, and they gave them 30 days and said, listen, you can't no longer write because we're pulling out of Canada if you live in these specific areas. Now, what if you were not paying your $25 per month and that happened and you kept writing to this casino? You know what would happen? All your work, effort, and everything else and money would be down the drain. But because we pay the $25, we got notified in our group and said, listen, this is what's up. That's what the $25 is for. So it just ensures that if you're writing, you'll stay updated and you don't have to have any mishaps like that. So you can make sure that you're sending your letters in the right way and you're getting compensated for it. Man, I tell you, this is the program of the year, right? So when it comes to send it, it's just that easy. All we do is send letters. And the letters are, once again, 4x6 index cards. And you just have to legibly write. You don't have to have someone tell me, look, my handwriting, it doesn't look, the best. Well, you know what? As long as it's legible, no one's going to letter shame you and say, oh, well, my handwriting's better than yours. No, that doesn't. Can you imagine the thousands of letters these gaming sites and casinos have coming in? They just need it to be legible. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to just be legible. And if you can do that, you can make money. It's just that simple. Okay. Now, if you're like my husband and I, right now, the information about the opportunity is done. If you're the type of person says, I just want to make money by my lonesome. I don't want to share with anyone. I want to come home from work. I want to sit down on the couch, and watch some TV, cool out, and write my letters and mind my business. That's for you. But if you're like us who said, listen, we've been too blessed not to be a blessing. Syndic does have an affiliate program that you can upgrade to. It's optional. You don't have to. But if you do like sharing, you can. And you have to be a member first, and then you can upgrade to the affiliate program. And that's $20 one time. That's all it takes. And now you get a link. Now you can share with everybody you know. And what's nice about it, the casinos pay us when it comes to the letter writing, but Send It pays us and pays us weekly and monthly for the affiliate side. How do you upgrade? Pay $20 one time, not once a month, one time. And now you can share. And as I close, there's 4 different ways we get paid when you share. So if you do decide to share, this is how it works. Let's say you get me started for $224.99. Well, the following week, you get $105. The new week starts today. So let's say this week you get, 2 people started. Well, what would happen is the following week, you'll get paid $210, right? 105 on each. Now, the nice thing about that is that the $100 happens one time, but do you know the $5 happens every month? Why? Because that's a part of the $25. They give you $5 for every 25 person you have referred who's paying $25 a month. If you got 5 people started, that's $25, your $25 subscription paid for. Okay, it's just that simple. Now, the third way we get paid is what we call matrix pay. Everybody goes inside of a matrix, whether you share or not. That's just the way it works. You fall in a matrix. I love this way to get paid. Why? Because it's fair. The system decides where you go, not a person. No one can place you in a certain place because they like you better or like this person better. Doesn't work like that. It goes from left to right, looking for the next open spot from company down. Now, this is what happens. It's 50 cents per month for everybody that falls in your matrix, even if you didn't share or even if you don't know them. Let me show you how it works. So it's 3 wide, 10 levels deep. So as the matrix starts to grow, as everyone pay their monthly subscription, they fall inside of this matrix. Now, what's nice about that, a filled up matrix, which we're really dedicated to getting that filled up, is 44,286. Now, as this thing, and it's taken off really, really fast. We have, levels that are completely filled up. Now, here's what happens. As we start to share, if you're a part of our organization, even if you haven't shared, and we've had this happen for people, people have fell into their organization or their matrix, and they're getting paid 50 cents per person. Some people are getting paid enough to pay their monthly subscription already, and they haven't brought anyone on. So that's how powerful this could be. So just imagine, if you don't want to share, just get in the way of the money because it is happening, okay? And that's how that works. And you will eventually see some matrix benefits. Now, the next way we get paid, or the last way when it comes to the affiliate side, is the matrix match. And imagine being paid a match on everybody you referred. For example, let's say you referred my husband and myself, and we got paid $10,000 in our matrix. You would earn $5,000 by virtue of the fact that you shared it. Now, if you had 10 people like us, that's 50% on all 10. That's pretty huge, right? And it can get bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, granted, our goal is to, I think we have close to 40 people that we've brought on in 2 months. Our goal is to get 100 people started right away, right? So imagine, it's 50% on 100 people, their matrix pay, no matter what it is. So as you bring more people on, it can start to get really lucrative. And that's in addition to the letter writing, totally separate, right? So it's fantastic. Once again, in my opinion, this is the best thing that I've seen for the masses to really win. Even if you're a part of another direct selling company, or if you're part of network marketing, once again, this is not network marketing, but if you were part of a company, a vitamin company, a travel company, or whatever, still do that. This doesn't have to interrupt that. But I don't know who doesn't want more cash flow. Okay, this just brings in more cash flow as you write your letters from home. Now, what comes with your back office being a promoter comes in your back office. You get tools, capture pages, landing pages, a link that does everything from follow-up emails with your leads and training. These are some of the capture pages here. Just know you don't have to be tech savvy. You'll get a link and it does everything for you. You send that person a link, they can get started. They can learn about the comp plan. They can get a short presentation, everything they need to find out about what we do. Folks, as you can see, I'm excited. And the reason why I'm excited, because I know we finally found a way, literally, where everyone can win. And you know what? Everyone's winning here. If you're writing, you're winning. That's it. I don't know of any other opportunity that can say that, right? That everyone's winning. It usually takes some type of skill set, picking up the phone, calling someone, selling something, sending out a website, something. Here, no. All you have to do is put your pen to paper and you can win. As far as I'm concerned, we're on a rampage. We're on a mission, my husband and myself, to really take this to another level and make Cindy the household name. Why? Because people are praying for a way to bring more money in the house, and we haven't found anything as simple as this. Okay, so we're committed to doing this in the month of February every single day. I will be back tomorrow, Monday the 17th, at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's 9 p.m. Eastern. I encourage you to come back. Don't come by yourself. Bring people. People need to know this is available, and thousands of people are getting paid by writing these letters. In addition to that, if you are ready to go, whoever invited you, if you're seeing this on my Facebook page, if you're seeing this on someone else's Facebook page, tell them, send me the link. Send me the link. Get yourself in the system. Let's get you going so that 2025 can be everything and more that you thought it would be. All right. So I'm signing off. Happy Sunday to you. My name is Ronette Turner Corley, and I will be back tomorrow with more. All right. Until then, happy writing. Bye for now.